Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be watching Dwarf Fortress Review Strike the Earth trademark by ᚨᚱᚗ᚟᚟ or ᚨᚱᚗ᚟ᚗ᚟. I don't know how to say that, but yeah. This game is probably one of the most memed games I've seen on Reddit. Like Rock and Stone, though that is a galactic dwarf. What does it rock galactic? But Dwarf Fortress, I played this game a bit. Hopefully he gets me to play it again, because every time Seth reviews something, I go back and play it because it's just like, oh my god. Yeah, I lost all my assets because I lost my like 4 terabyte hard drive, so everything's just random now. I just put the first MP4 I found. This is Citadel you see behind me, but yeah. Dwarf Fortress, let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey people, Seth here. Today, I'll be covering a long-running cult classic that's still updated and developed to this very day. A game which chronicles the lives and accomplishments of stumpy alcoholics as they struggle to avoid sobriety. A game where the most ludicrous events hit sobriety. A game...
What? Bro, what is this? This looks like this looks like FNAF, that FNAF RPG random Easter egg map. The free game that was released was just so random.
Where the most ludicrous events take place daily, where civilizations rise and fall just because someone left a Necronomicon in the public library. A game where the UI is so useless and convoluted that you'd honestly have an
what the fuck, dude?
And fall just because someone left a...
That is so good. That is so fucking good. For no reason, that shouldn't be this good.
Necronomicon in the public library. A game where the UI is
what was there other than the Necronomicon
in the public
Kentar. Oh my god.
library.
Oh my god,
a game
this
where
is
the
old.
UI is so useless and convoluted that you'd honestly have an easier time playing Microsoft Excel.
Probably. I still have no idea how people just whoop out like ancient theories out of Excel. Like, what was this? His name? Jeff? Jesus Christ, what the fuck are those?
Deep, dark fantasies.
This is like a pixelated fucking LSD. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, that was so...
About Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is less of a game and more of a complex fantasy world simulation made by one guy over 20 years, and probably for the rest of his natural...
Yeah, it looks like a strong... Or Empire Earth 1? Yeah. Oh my god, why is it in Windows? Windows
and
mode.
Unnatural lifespan, as we plan to crowdfund Tarn Adams a synthetic body so he can focus on what truly matters. Dwarf Fortress really is one of the greatest autism projects to ever blossom. Fun fact, it's also the hardest game to run on PC. Even an i7 processor chokes and dies the moment you forget to sterilize your cats. If not for the ever-increasing technological demands of Dwarf Fortress, AMD and Intel would be bankrupt right now. To even begin playing Dwarf Fortress, you'll need some
god, this is depressing. Like this, some of the references age so poor. Oh my god.
Medication, but more importantly, you'll need a world to play in. So we create one, we set some parameters, and the game will then calculate 250 fucking years of history for this randomly generated world. And depending on your computer, this may also take 250 years. Once the world is made
38,997 events, bro. What the fuck? Genshin could never.
It's all yours. And like an abusive lover, she will caress and beat you senseless. And each time, you'll come back for more. There's 2 main game. And like an abusive lover, she will caress and beat you senseless. And each time, you'll come back for more.
I'm a prisoner of my own life choice. That is so fucking true, man. That is so true. I wish I could go back 10 years so I could make one different choice. One, just one.
There's two main game modes you can play in Dwarf Fortress. You can either choose to embark on distant lands and lead a fortress to ruin, or die horrifically in the pursuit of adventure. To begin, let's cover Fortress mode first. All you have to do is pick a nice place to embark, and that's about it. Despite common myths.
What?
Dwarf Fortress isn't complicated. Just follow a couple of tutorials and you'll be a seasoned veteran in no time. You should also download and use the Lazy Noob Pack because the game is almost unplayable without it.
What is Noob Pack do though? Is it like a mod manager? Like mod manager?
Some may disagree.
But speaking of mod managers, I'm starting to play Resident Evils. I'm at Resident Evil 1 right now. I'm trying to figure out the police station. It's just so difficult. Why every fucking mod for that game is like some sexy outfit? Why there isn't like a cool guns? I want some more guns. It's like a bunch of pistols and a shotgun. It's not even a shotgun. It's more like a shot flamethrower and acid. But yeah, it's been fun. It's really fucking good. It looks amazing. But yeah, police station is just
in no time. You should also download and use the Lazy Noob Pack because the game is almost unplayable without it. Some may disagree with this statement, but to put it simply, they're fucking wrong. These same people will disagree with my choice of tile set, or the fact that I use a tile set at all. To answer these in no time isn't common. Some may disagree with this statement, but
it has like it's actually literally like a launcher. It has hacks and mods. Okay, it has advanced. You can change the resolution. Does it has Windows full though? Does it has Windows full screen? Like that is that's the real shit. FPS counter is brilliant. Calculation Calculation FPS, graphical FPS. So basically CPU and GPU, so they don't bottle cap each other. Why? Or is it like the calculation for the events? Oh my god!
To put it simply, they're fucking wrong. These same people will disagree with my choice of tile set, or the fact that I use a tile set at all. To answer these concerns and make this video that much easier to watch, I will be using all of the tile sets at random.
Basically each of those
sets at random.
And there we go.
In Fortress mode, you start out with 7 dwarves, given the difficult task of establishing civilization. The longer you survive,
so it's like Rimworld but underground somehow?
Sets at random. In Fortress mode, you start out with 7 dwarves, given the difficult task of establishing civilization. The longer you survive and flourish, the more migrants will arrive from neighboring cities, attracted by the promise of your growing fortress. From there on, any number of things can happen. Disaster, tragedy, invasions, and tantrum spirals which threaten to end your fort at any given moment. But whether you live or die, just remember, losing is fun. It's impossible to cover everything, so let me tell you some stories. The first fortress I ever founded was absolutely terrible. We had no metal, so instead we fought with sticks and traded pottery for any possible scrap of metal. We also lived in constant fear. There was a were-zebra on the loose. He kept eating my
What the fuck, dude? That's actually... That's crazy.
On the loose. He kept eating my chickens and trampling my dwarves. As if I couldn't escape the furry menace in real life, it torments me in my video games as well. It turned out that the were-zebra was a human musician who plays at my tavern, so I let him stay and snap a few chicken necks every month. The place was actually quite successful.
So... was it a bard in disguise, or the bard was the were-zebra and he would change at the full moon?
5 years on and no major invasions. What the hell? I asked my friend, who knows Dwarf Fortress, to take a look. He came back shocked and told me, "You're not at war with the goblins." How? I had no idea. My fortress was a place of culture and learning, of drunken revelry and international diplomatic renown. Life proceeded as normal. And then, one day, one of my guests of honor, a legendary human wrestler, had too much to drink and went...
What the fuck was that mountain?
Proceeded as normal. And then, one day, one of my guests of honor, a legend...
Jesus Christ, bro.
legendary human wrestler had too much to drink and went into a murderous rage. He proceeded to grab a goblin dancer and pulled off her lower jaw. As she was screaming, he began thrashing her with her own jawbone. The situation quickly deteriorated
Holy
as
shit!
she retaliated back. My other dwarves, upon seeing that a man was under attack and fearing for his life, used appropriate self-defense to remove the assailant's ability to chew food, launched into a furious brawl.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Bruising mostly. And no one's disarming anyone or like beheading and so at this. Oh, Jesus Christ!
It was a bloodbath that marked the beginning of a race riots. Every goblin in my fortress was slaughtered. For our acts of racial cleansing, the goblins had declared war on us. One we couldn't win.
The
And
only
all
good
because
goblin
some
is a dead
retard
one.
couldn't handle his mushroom wine. Several months later, my fortress was swallowed by the green horde. Those who weren't
Holy
murdered walled themselves off, went crazy and consumed each other.
Bro, that is the what the fuck? That's the plot of the 100.
The rest starved.
Holy shit! They literally
Dwarf
are
Fortress,
cannibalizing
a
each
fun,
other. Jesus
lighthearted
Christ!
experience for the whole family. My
Yeah.
second fortress fared slightly better until I dug too deep. My third, well, we all know how this ends already, right? One of my
Fucking
dwarves
goblins.
got possessed, so I walled off his workshop.
Possessed! What the fuck are these events? It's literally like Rimboard and Sims like combined. This is amazing. Holy shit.
Dwarves got possessed, so I walled off his workshop, forgot about it, and accidentally opened up his crypt.
Oh
In the
my
middle of town,
God!
The nauseous fumes from
Dude!
his hot, decomposing body erupted across several levels, driving everyone insane from the sight and stench of his swollen cadaver. In the chaos, a mother dropped her toddler into a shallow pool of water. The child drowned, causing the mother to go into a tantrum and attack an experienced axe dwarf, who decapitated her.
No shit, dude.
The dead
What the
bodies
fuck?
caused more tantrums, which would result in even more dead bodies, which eventually reduced my population to a single person, a single axe dwarf, who was now considered legendary,
But
to a single person, a single axe dwarf, who was now
that's, bro. That's his perfection. Why says a pope?
considered legendary, having gained enough experience from beheading everybody else. My fourth attempt was actually fine. The fortress still stands as a grisly reminder of why we have health and safety. I read online somewhere that you could train your dwarves extremely quickly by constructing a danger room.
Jesus Christ!
I
What
read
the
online
fuck was
somewhere
that?
you could train
How
your
is that a
dwarves
real
extremely
photo?
quickly by constructing
How is that a real diagram? Oh, it's like diagram in Wikipedia about traps. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, don't fucking teach these. Maybe, okay, this is good for if you're like defending against like an occupier or
constructing a
something,
danger
for Ukraine,
room. The
like
idea
Palestine.
is simple. We put a
Or
dwarf
something
in a
like that.
room filled with traps. We
All right, let's see if I know
The
these
idea
traps.
is simple. We put a dwarf in a room filled with traps.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I
We
fucking know them.
activate them, and our
Fucking
brave
Felix. Why did you make? Did you combine Felix and fucking Felix
warriors will gracefully dodge and block every single one of them. But this process wasn't fast enough, so we replaced the traps with coins. We hit the lever and 500 freshly minted coins would harmlessly ricochet at high speed across the room, turning our dwarves into professional soldiers instantly. However, it didn't work. 500 coins suddenly ricocheted at high speed and destroyed my dwarf's windpipe. Even the best surgeons available couldn't operate quick enough to restore
that makes sense.
oxygen supply.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
cause of
say,
death
what
was
the
ruled
fuck?
to be asphyxiation by
Yeah, that would be fuck. That
legal
would
tender.
suck.
Not to be
Oh my
dissuaded, I tried
god.
to optimize coin training. I made my men wear 5 layers of cotton around their necks. The results? Several women were now widows, and about a dozen men were now
God
buried without a
damn
throat.
it.
It turns out coins are
Without
very
a
dangerous.
throat.
Attempt number 5,
Yeah.
my current and final fortress.
Like I've seen at least 5 animes when they throw coins and they kill people. Like what fuck? What was it? Misaka from that anime. What was it?
One day, I receive a notification. One of my master
Index
engravers
Magic
had just sculpted a masterpiece
Railgun.
on the dining room wall. I find the engraving and read the description. He just sculpted a drawing of himself stabbing another dwarf, and soon after, he actually stabbed
that's
him.
just
What an
the eye.
absolute lad. This was also about the time I decided to embark on a haunted biome, and my personal
God.
advice, don't do that. Nothing dies
What's
on
wrong
a
with it?
haunted biome. The moment
Oh.
you kill an animal, it gets back up. The moment you chop
Oh.
off a limb, it gets possessed and tries to choke you. Did you know this applies to shellfish and crustaceans as well?
That is
I
fucking
didn't, but I've
amazing,
just lost
actually.
a good fisherman to an undead pile of lobster
That,
shells.
okay, that would be an amazing mod for like any game, like BG3, bro. Imagine, oh my god,
Crustaceans as
Cyberpunk.
well? I didn't.
Keep cutting,
but I've
bitch.
just lost a good
Holy
fisherman
shit,
to an
this-
undead pile of lobster shells. If all of this sounds like too much to handle, then you can play Adventure Mode instead. Adventure Mode lets you design and control
The races are each face. What? Ratman, Rainman, Wilder. Wait. You can be a fucking animal?
a single character that can interact with,
Can be a
influence,
druid.
and shape the world. Once
Reverse
again,
druid.
it's impossible to cover everything. So, instead, I'll share some of my character's exploits. The very first character I ever made was a human, locally renowned
Fighter?
for his acts of heroism. I didn't know the controls and didn't really care. I spent my entire time
Wait, wait,
I didn't know the
wait, what the fuck are these? Okay, this is actually crazy. Yeah, this is more than World of Warcraft. My World of Warcraft account didn't have that much fucking key bindings. We basically macroed most of it.
controls and didn't really care.
Especially
I spent my entire
in
time
retail.
accusing children of being vampires and throwing silver
Jesus.
at them until they died. No one dared intervene in my righteous crusade
The
against
fucked up part
darkness.
is silver kills
Incidentally,
everyone.
one of the people I accused was actually a vampire who proceeded to kill me instantly to get rid of the evidence. My second character was a kobold who had
Okay. So only if the like dwarf. So wait. So if what? Why is it called dwarf? The fortress 10. If you can be anything. Are we in the same game as still? Because he served with 7 dwarves. So each mod gives you certain resources, and based on the mod, everything can be fucking insane.
My second character was a kobold who had successfully integrated with modern civilization. To demonstrate how integrated
shit.
I was, I immediately assassinated the king. To my
Oh my
surprise,
God,
the
no,
guards
not
didn't even
Arthas.
care. My reward for committing regicide was monarchy. I had become the new
Regicide?
ruler of this kingdom. I spent the rest of my career spreading rumors that the previous king was murdered by myself. Everyone refused to believe it and said
Holy shit. If you make the truth satire, does it eventually like loses its truth
I,
though?
the king, was
That's
full
actually
of shit. My
ingenious.
third character managed to find a really nice book, a book of necromancy, which I generously donated to one of my fortress libraries. After retiring from adventuring and checking up on the place, I was
Discuss this,
pleasantly
Scrooge.
surprised to find the place overrun with undead. Then, I got bored and installed some lore-friendly mods. Currently, I'm playing as Vegeta, a local Saiyan prince who accidentally used instant
I'm sorry, it's not a fucking big dragon, big tits dragon with like a big dick too. Like, what the fuck is with Nexus mods? Like everything's just insane. It gets crazy sometimes.
transmission to teleport to hell. There, I learned that the wrestling system in Dwarf Fortress is extremely elaborate, allowing
Jesus
Vegeta
Christ, what
to
the fuck
choke
was
hold
happening?
demons while he plucks out their necks. After returning from the underworld, Vegeta spent several hours vomiting on townspeople and indirectly killed a child by
Oh
doing
my
push-ups.
God!
Later that day, an elvish serf
Can I see the fucking
killed a
text for
child
that?
by doing
Make it sharper. What? When did they...
push-ups. Later that day, an elvish serf refused to yield to the Saiyan prince. He rejected his generous demands for both of his shoes in exchange for his life. Now, I'm not very good at Dragon Ball Z lore, but I don't remember Vegeta being able to make Destructo discs. But who gives a shit? In this mod, he can. So, I decapitated a bunch of elves with energy discs and turned into a giant ape. Then I got drunk and crawled on the floor, stealing people's genitals. In case you haven't figured this out already, Dwarf Fortress is an amazing game. And not only that, it's unique. There's nothing quite like it. It's a sandbox and you make your own fun. And if you get bored of sand, there's a billion mods out there which make the game that much more intricate and entertaining. Sure, it's hard to get into, but then again, so are nursing homes. I give it a perfect score.
What was her name? Alfiso or something? I don't fucking remember. I haven't even seen what is this even from, but I know the character because she's literally everywhere. In every meme. On every hentai, literally.
It's subjective, which is why everyone will see something different. Or something gay. As always,
my God,
more
Felix.
content to come, so stay tuned. This video comes out much later than expected. What's up with that, Seth? You lazy schmuck? You've not even taken our money since November. Truth be told, I took a corporate position in December. Then, I realized I can do 100 times more by myself. So, I'm going all in. Seth is going full time. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild who have been generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. I missed the chance to say this before, so Merry Christmas.
This is actually fucking crazy. But at least there is like custom names too.
And have a happy new year.
Yeah, I did that once, like half my mods almost quit. Yeah, don't change people's names. Yeah, unless you're Seth probably. Oh my god. Let's go double. Is there a second one? Is there a second one? Is there a second one? Like a third one? Dwarf Fortress. No, there is not second one or first. No, just one. Oh my god. 2006. The thing is, I actually really loved like games like Rainbow, Factorio. And this seems to be just perfect. So I'm gonna play it. Is it? Where is it? Oh, it's on Steam. Oh, okay, never mind. $30? Any fucking sales? Come on, guys. It's been like it's been so many years. Oh, it's released on. Oh my god! It's actually like beautified or something. Is it good though? Recent reviews. Let's see. Oh, yeah, everyone seems to be loving it. It's fun to lose. Oh my god, yeah, this is like sounds like a perfect, like, oh my god, my internet's gone. Like, let's just spend 2 days playing this. Oh no. The problem is, if I start playing one of these games again, it becomes like Vampire Survivors or like HSR. I just lose myself and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't uploaded a video in like a month or something. It's like, I'm so addictive. I get so addicted to this. Look at this. What is this? Like, how long does it take? Oh my god. Hopefully this doesn't have so many cults and shit, because that was my problem with. There's just so many religions, so many aspects, so many things in Rainwords that I get confused. So I basically like stay on crafting and maybe some ritual like stuff. But other than that, I get confused. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. See you all later. For now, have a nice day. Goodbye.